Hi dear students, today I am going to discuss with you about the first lesson of 7th class, healthy life. You know very well about the health. Elders say health is wealth. Health is very important than other all things. Health is better than wealth. Health is greater than money. Health is greater than gold. So health is better than all other things. Now, today I am going to discuss with you about the what is the importance of the health and how do we run our life with healthy. This is the thing. Now, let me explain this lesson. Many years ago, everyone was strong and healthy. They ate varieties of food and loved fruits and vegetables. So many years ago, people were very healthy and they were very strong. Because do you know why they were very healthy and very strong? Because they were eating fruits and vegetables. They love to eat fruits and vegetables. They were used to eat raw material, raw foods. That's why they were become very healthy. More than that else, they were doing exercises, jumping, leaping, and some other things they used to do. That's why they were become very strong and healthy. They ate varieties of food and loved to fruits and vegetables. They took daily exercise and enjoyed walking, running, playing, and leaping about. See, they were not only eating fruits and vegetables, but also they were doing exercise. They were jumping, they were walking, they were running, they were doing other things physically. That's why they were very happy and very strong and very healthy. Long years ago, people were very healthy because they were used to eat fruits and vegetables and they were took exercise every single morning, every single day. That's why they were become very happy and very healthy. The earth was healthiest place you could imagine, and it was clear that both adults and children were full of joy and they were in good moods. See, those days the earth was looking very healthiest place because everyone are on the earth, everyone were on the earth, even adults and children and young, everyone were full of happy and strong and they were healthy. That's why whole earth is looking very happy and very healthiest day. But after some years, what happened in recent days? All this made one of the witches furious. One of the witches. The witches what made? She suggests that all the witches should come together to prepare a potion. She wanted to prepare a powerful potion and she called all the witches in a place and they were gathered there to prepare in order to prepare a potion. And one who drinks it would lose desire to live. So that night all the witches gathered in the forest. They wanted to prepare a potion, the potion which if anybody drink that potion, they lose desire to live, they lose desire to live and they lose hope, they lose faith in a belief, faith in future, everything the person lose who drank that potion. And the witches wanted to prepare that kind of potion. And everyone witches gathered in the forest in order to make a powerful potion. They all needed to put all their energy to make a potion which would have a powerful spell on people. They wanted to make a powerful potion and they wanted to experiment that potion on the people. They wanted to divert the mind of the people. They wanted to change the people's attitude, divert attitude, their thinking ways, everything they wanted to change. That's why they wanted to create and prepare a potion. They around gathered in the forest in order to make a powerful potion. What happened after? During the collection of energy, One of the witches made a mistake in uttering the words. As a result, there was a big explosion. But what happened finally? Unfortunately, all the witches gathered in a place and they started preparing and creating that potion. But unfortunately, one of the witches mistake when he was uttering the word. When he mistake uttering the word, that potion become exploded in that forest. That potion become broken, exploded, burst out. What happened after? As a result, there was a big explosion. It was so big that completely destroyed the forest. In the result of that explosion, all the forests were damaged, collapsed, explosion. When the potion was exploded, the whole forest became collapsed and damaged. This is happened. And next here, question answers are some here. C1. Answer the following questions in a sentence or each. In a sentence, each questions. Which was the healthiest place that you could imagine? The question is, which was the healthiest place that you could imagine? The answer is, the earth is healthiest place. Second question, who was furious? The answer is, which was furious. Next question, what made the potion go wrong? What made the potion go wrong? The answer is, one of the witches made mistake while uttering the word. The potion exploded. Explosion burst out. Next question, what happened after the explosion? The answer is, when it is exploded, all the forest become burst. Forest become destroyed completely. This is happened after the explosion. Next, move on. As a result, it turned all the witches into tiny creatures like germs. They were trapped in liquid in a small bottle which was laying in the swamp. After when that explosion, the forest destroyed completely. All the witches turned into small creatures, small like germs. They become small creatures, small living things, and they trapped into the bottle. The bottle felt in that forest. The bottle put in that forest. The bottle let in that forest. What happened after? One day, a little boy found this bottle. Thinking it contained a nice new drink, he swallowed it fully. But what happened after? One day, a boy was going nearby that bottle and he looked at that bottle. Once he looked at that bottle, he thought that it is may looking a nice drink. And he opened the bottle lid and he swallowed all that liquid. When he swallowed all that liquid, those witches turned into small creatures put into the bottle, all went in his body. So, what happened after this result? The gems witches took advantage of this situation, though they could not physically harm anyone, and they learned to change the boy's dislikes and likes, dislikes. When he drank that liquid, all the germs went in his body, and those germs took advantage of this situation and they started doing work and they started changing his ideas, changing his attitude, changing his likes and dislikes. Completely the boy become changed. They couldn't do anything harm to the physically. They didn't make any physically harm, but they changed completely boy's attitude and mind and his ideology. Everything changed. They impact on his likes and dislikes. They impact on his thinking ways. They impact on his attitude. Everything the boy is going to change by mind, not physically. They started working, the witches. And In a few days, a funny feeling started in the boy's mouth. He no longer wanted to eat vegetable, fruits, and good food. See what happened? When he drank that, the witches started working in his body, and his they didn't harm any physically about him, but they harm him his about mind. His likes changed, his dislike changed. He used to eat good food before. He used to eat fruits and vegetables. But today he completely destroy his likes, and he is no longer to eat good foods, and he is no longer to eat fruits and vegetables. His likes become dislikes. Fruits and vegetables. All he wanted to was ask for pizza, burger, and wait for them at home. See, his likes become dislikes and dislikes become likes. He no longer to eat fruits and vegetables. Today he wanted to eat pizza and burgers, and for them he is waiting in home for a long time. He started wasting the time, and he wastes his time waiting for food from hotels and restaurants and watching televisions, eating ice cream and chips. See how much the boy changed from that liquid when he drank that liquid, when he drank that potion. The witches, when they went inside in his body, they started working. His likes become dislikes and dislikes become likes. He no longer to eat fruits and vegetables, and his ideology completely changed. His mindset completely changed. His attitude completely changed, and he now wanted to pizza and burger, and he is waiting for them in a home, and he started going to hotel and sitting in the hotel waiting for order, waiting for food, and he started wasting the time, and he wanted to eat ice creams and chips. Like this he started wasting the time, and he started watching televisions. See, completely changed, and he started wasting the time watching TV and waiting in restaurant for food. Like this his mindset completely changed. No longer did he enjoy fruits and vegetables. He did not feel like walking, running, and playing with his friends. See how much the boy changed. No longer he did not like to eat fruits and vegetables. And he is not feeling like walking, running, playing and exercise. He used to walk, playing, running and exercise before. But today, when the germs enter in his body, he completely changed. He don't want to walking. He's not feeling like that. Walking, running, playing and making exercise. Completely stopped all those things when he drank that liquid. And he is not like to play with his friends. Eventually, he stopped going out of the house and was sitting or laying about. Eventually, finally, what happened to him? He is not like to eat fruits and vegetables. He is not likes to make exercise, walking, running, and he completely stopped playing with the friends, and he completely stopped going outside the home, and he is eating now. He is eating very well food, desirable food, undesirable food, not good food, and eating well, watching TV, laying on a bed in a home. He completely stopped going out of the home. This kind of changes happen in his life. The boy, when he drank that potion. See, he started feeling ill before long. He had no desire to do anything. He started feeling ill. He started feeling ill. Means he started feeling illness and diseases. He started not feeling well, and he had no desire to do anything, and he lose all the desire to do something. He stopped working. He stopped doing something for his future, and he stopped faith in future. He stopped desire and faith and believe in future. He stopped everything. He stopped all kind of works. He stopped reading, writing, speaking, and doing something work, everything he stopped. Only now eating, watching TV, and laying on the bed. This is happening with him. The evil person had worked, and the worst thing of all that was the witches had learned to jump from one person to another person like virus. See, this is the very biggest damage to the human being, and this is the very biggest and very worst thing of the portion of those jumps. And they are not living only this boy, they are starting going from one person to another person. They are starting spreading from one person to another person. This is very bad. So, this is the very worst thing of those jumps. That boy only not changed. When other boys also started changing from one person to one person, they are spreading. This is the worst thing of those witches. And into all of worst disease, the disease of wasting life. They managed to turn the effect of the potion into one of the worst diseases. The disease was waste of life. Those witches managed to turn those kinds of things into a big disease to human being. That disease called waste of life. See, every human being started attacking that disease. The disease was, what was the disease? Wasting life. First the boy attacked that disease, the disease called waste of life. And that disease is spreading from one person to another person. The disease is called wasting life. Everyone started wasting life. See, here are some questions are here. Check you understand. Second, what happened to the witches after the explosion? See, answer is, when explosion happened, all the witches trapped into a small pot. This is the answer. Second question, what did the boy do with the new drink? What did the boy do with the new drink? Answer is, the boy thought that it is looking like new nice drink, and he took that, opened the lid, and he solved it completely. Third question, how did the boy change after drinking the potion? See, this is the explain. The answer is big. How did the boy change when he drank that potion? See, when he drank the potion, his likes and dislikes, everything changed. Before, he used to eat fruits and vegetables and good food. Now, he completely changed eating his food. He wanted to ask pizza and burger, and he wanted to eat ice cream and cheap. And before, he was making exercise, running, playing, and playing with the friends. But today, he completely stopped playing. He completely stopped going out of the home, and he stopped walking, running, playing, everything. Now he is sitting in the home, watching television, eating food, and laying on the bed. And he is feeling like ill. He is feeling like ill, and he stopped everything. He stopped doing everything. He stopped working. These are the changes happened in his life. This is the answer. Next question. Mention the worst thing that the witches learned to do. Mention the worst thing about that witches learned to do. The worst thing of the witches is spreading from one person to another person. This is the very worst thing. They are spreading from one person to another person. Next, move on. Paragraph number 5. It was long while before, with the help of his microscope, Dr. Pitton Healthy discovered that the little witches were causing this disease. Next, after some years, doctor came. The doctor name is Pitton Healthy. The Pitton Healthy doctor took his microscope and he checked the man who was attacked by disease, waste of life. The doctor checked the man and he found out that the reason behind that disease, the germs which are entered in the human body, the man become changed like this. So Dr. Pitton completely find out the reason of the disease, and he find out. and there were no vaccines or cough to mixture to rid of them. And he told also, he found out the germs. He told that germs are the reason for this, but he told that there is no any vaccine to completely rid out this disease. There is no any action, there is no any vaccine, there is no any tablets, there is no any injection to remove this disease from the human body, he told. And then the doctor found out that the witches could not tolerate joy and good health. See, here is a solution to rid out those kind of witches. He told that the witches, the germs could not tolerate, means could not live in the human body who is always live happy and good mood and healthy, who is always living in happy good mood in his human, in his body, those witches are could not tolerate, means those witches are could not live in his body, who was living healthy and happy life. See, who is always live joy and good health, who is always live joy and good health, those diseases could not tolerate in his body, means those diseases could not attack him. If they attack him, they remove themselves, they will die themselves, if the boys live good health and joyfully. This is the solution of to rid out and remove those kind of disease, the doctor told. It turned out that the best cure was to make a strong effort to live a healthy, joyful, and happy life. If we wanted to remove those kinds of disease, if we wanted to rid out those kind of disease and poison and that germs, we wanted to live strong, healthy life and joyful life, doctor told. And when a person become healthy, the witches had to leave that body as soon as they could, riding up on a snake. See, when a person become very healthy and very happy mood, all those witches run away from his body, ride away from his body, remove away from his body through the snitch. Those germs run away from his body by the snitch when the person become healthy and joyful. And from then on, the best remedy was neither pills nor injections, but just a little bit of effort to eat some fruits and vegetables and do some exercise. See, here is a solution. Here is a good thing to rid away, to remove all those witches and disease. What is that? There is no any injection, there is no any tablets, there is no any vaccine. Instead of that, we have to eat good food. What kind of food? Fruits and vegetables. We have to eat fruits and vegetables and do some exercise. If we eat fruits and vegetables and if we do exercises, we can become very cured from that kind of disease. The witches can run away from our body. The witches can remove from away from our body. This is the vaccine. This is the only thing doctor told. And whoever come to see Dr. Fitton healthy and he took his advice, ended up totally well-being, cured of the wasting life disease. Whoever come to meet Dr. Fitton healthy, he advised them eat good food. What kind of food? Fruits and vegetables, raw food, and make exercise. Always do exercise, eat good foods, fruits and vegetables. If you do like this, you can cure from the disease. The disease is wasting life. If you live happily, happy mood and healthy, those diseases could not come to you, those diseases could not attack to your body. So you must eat good food, fruits and vegetables and do exercise. You can cure from that kind of disease. That disease is wasting life. That's all. This is the lesson. My dear students, I hope you have understood the lesson and you are able to answer all the questions which are behind this lesson.